Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Good morning to you. Cha 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 cha. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day already. I feel like this week has gone by a little quick already. Hi guys, how are ya? How are you feeling? I'm okay. I'm hanging in. We have a caregiver today, so probably gonna go run a couple of errands, get out of the house for a little bit. I started reading my book last night. Yes, started reading it. Did anybody notice how small the print is? Yeah, I did. So it was hard for me to read. So my eyes got tired super quick. So sorry about the print. I needed bigger print for myself. So I'm about 30 pages in. Thanks, Sarah. Hang tough. The caregiver. That was one of my all-time favorites of Ed, is the one I posted today. The 28 caregiver, and how quick, the 28, yeah, blue-eyed blonde, and how quickly he came up with that, you know? And that was several years ago. So it's really sad to see all those changes. Hi, Gigi. You know, I'm around it all the time. So I don't always necessarily, you notice things, right? But until you see those old videos, you're like, holy shit, man, big changes, right? Hi, Charlene. So as you can tell, I didn't post, did I post the wheelchair? I don't think I posted the wheelchair. I posted it on TikTok and I said something stupid, but you're totally ad-libbing these things. So I said something and I know the trolls are gonna pick up on it, but about just waiting for his life, meaning waiting for him to go to bed, not for his life to be over. Anyway, yes, Bonnie, I'm with you on the larger print. Girl, I'm with you. Hi, P.S. He was so funny. He came home and he was like, I didn't know if I should have been happy. I was so conflicted about being a senior citizen and the discount, So it's crazy. It's crazy. So, yeah, our caregiver's coming today. And I need to go make another purchase at Lowe's I need a new weed whacker. A hedge trimmer, and that's it. I'm gonna go. No, Lindsay, I have to do that. I know Christy was like, Danielle, have you showed Ed the book yet? And I said no. So I do have to do a video of Ed seeing my book. I also have to go feed the chickens today. Yeah, I have to get in the pen with the chickens. Yeah, me. Chickens. Did you see how many chickens were in there? A lot of chickens. So Danielle's a little worried about that, but we can do it. I have faith in us. We're gonna get it done. So after this live, I gotta do a couple. Yeah, I do have a lot to do. My neighbor felt bad because she's like, Danielle, you have too much on your plate. I said, it's okay. It's okay. I said, I'm getting content. People are gonna like it, Good, I know, and Dan didn't even ask for it. They just gave it to him based on his looks, which is funny because he's been great for a long time. So I would have expected that to happen a long time ago. So I'm like, hey, you've lucked out the last several years. Don't be so angry. Yeah, so anyhow. And then Delaney she's in the next phase of championships for softball. I know. Somebody said that too, P.S. Somebody said you should read a couple pages every day. I could do that. Wherever I stopped off at. It's going to be hard for me to read, though. People will see my struggle. So, anyhow, I think I'm going to go up because she made... they're in the third rounds, or I think second or third rounds of playoffs. And she did good on Monday. Josh said she had a double, and she didn't strike out. And I'm to see if we get offered a discount. Jade, that's funny. So yeah. And so there's how you earned it. Anyway, Joseph, I'm not in the mood for your adolescent games. I can tell you that. I did have a nickname growing up. My friends named me Beanie. And if you read my book, you would know that. Anyhow, so I got a lot to do today. A lot to do, along with my own shit. I already changed my bed, I'm washing the sheets right now. So far, I've done well. Yes, this is a middle-aged yapping community. Yep. Welcome to the middle-aged group. He needs an eye lift. You know, Dan would never get an eye lift. Tracy, you guys, we took a little slow turn on the books. You guys need to push up those book sales. Come on. I thought every day we hit the next, we didn't even make 600 yet. So we need to get to 700. Come on, let's do it. 100 books a day. Come on, that shouldn't be that much. Amazon, yes. Amazon, there you have it, by Danielle Salinger. So, yeah, I promise, I'm personally with for, I get it. I know, Lindsay, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. How are the cupcakes? Did you make them yesterday? I got a wonderful gift yesterday. They sent Ed a shirt, and there's no F word in it, P.S. It's right up your alley. No cussing, no nothing. It's very demure, very mindful. How many sales before I break even? Good question. Good question. None of your business. How about that? You guys, everything, that's why people don't realize, is that everything today costs money to do. They act like, you know, I'm sitting here on a cash cow, you know? No, I pay for things. People help me pay for things to get things up and going because they believe in me. So no. Did I just try to clown you? I did clown you, Joseph. It took you a while. Come on, get quicker. So I would like for myself, my daughter's very picky but loves unicorns. Oh, I love it. Hi, Iceman. Happy hump day. I would like, you gotta remember, somebody wrote my book, right? Somebody took their time and their effort to do it. And it was during a very troubled time for her. She had a lot of shit going on. And my book was, in a way, a saving grace for her, you know? If anything, she's gonna be the first one that gets the reciprocity from it, because she deserves it. So that's how I am. Same with my merch. If only our merch made a profit, then we would be a lot better. So everything costs money. The website for the merch, you know, keeping all the appropriate, what do you call them? What other things you get? Computer programs for sales tax in all the different countries and stuff. That costs money. It doesn't run by itself. So yes, I've been broke. I'm still in the red on everything. So yes, for my cash cow. People were calling, messaging Christy and telling her how ashamed she should be of herself. Ashamed of her for using Ed for money. This book was about me. Has nothing to do with Ed. It has to do with my journey. So y'all need to understand that this is my journey. Ed is part of my journey, right? And Christy, just because she chose to work with me, because she appreciates me, doesn't mean you guys can go and dig her up and try to thrash her. Because you know what? We're still winning, is what you don't get. You think that's gonna stop her from writing more things with me? Hell no. We're going to the top. Be angry down below. Keep giving us hate, because all your hate keeps us rising. No, you can go to the park for real. I mean, yeah. No. So they are so unfair to her. Yeah, I mean, Chrissy found me, Lindsay. Yeah, Chrissy found me. And she followed me for a long time. And I always left that door open. And nobody wants to read a book. Why not? Why not? And I think my book helped her in some ways too, during a very difficult process. Hi, Pamela. I'm good, thank you. But I just cannot believe the things I hear, you know? Like it's gonna shut people down. I'm talking about you, girl. I know. They need to leave you alone is what I'm talking about, Christy. It's so random. Next is movies, yes. So Dan he has a movie skit he wants her to think about too. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. What people don't realize who attacked, oh, thanks, Linda. What people don't realize as you attack us, for me and for Christy, it makes us more eager to rise. Thank you for giving us that boost of showing you how it's done and showing how not to be. We appreciate it. You bought a book? Woohoo! My mom was, sometimes we don't, if you read my book, you'll understand, you don't always, if you haven't lost somebody, you don't really, when you're little, you can't make sense of your parents, right? It is jealousy among screenwriters. I know she writes with screenwriters. And it didn't matter to me, you guys. I mean, that's the thing. I don't frown. I didn't look. Do you think I looked at Christy and said, hey, thanks, Sean. Hey, you don't have enough credentials. Let me pass. No. If you guys don't know me by now, I'm all about trying to encourage growth from everybody. And even if she didn't have anything or any experience, I would still have trusted her because that's me. That's me. I'm not one of those people who is like, expects the world. Hey, you want to help me? I'm going to help you. Let's do this together. That's how I am. And if you guys think I'm any other way, you guys have lost your mind. So that didn't bother me. And that's the thing is, I didn't even ask. I think before we got to know each other, I was like, okay, what's your experience? Blah, 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 blah. But I didn't care. She was like throwing all these things at me and I was like, Christy, I really don't care. I think this is great for both of us. Let's do it. So I know, I wish I could be in the Diddy trial. I enjoy that. I'm not, some cold-hearted bitch like a lot of people make me out to be. So I want what's best, I know she's still trying to convince me. I'm like, girl, I don't care. She's like, no, but I'm like, if you feel you need to tell me for yourself, fine. But I don't give a shit. I believe in you. And I think that was really hard for her at the beginning because most people want credentials. And I'm like, girl, I'm okay with you. I'm okay. It's okay. I believe in you. Christy, I could give 2 fucks. Sorry, P.S. And I'm just not afraid to speak up anymore. I still sometimes am, but then other times I'm like, why? These people are not afraid to say what they feel to me hiding behind a camera. Well, let's come to my face and say it. And let's see who's braver. I can guarantee you it'd be me. Because y'all who sit there behind your screens mass reporting are pussies. 100%. Yes, Beth, that's me. That's my true heart. And she'll tell you. She's still trying. Danielle, I'm like, you're not going to do this. I don't need to hear who you run with. I don't care. My impression of you is just that. I want to help you, you help me, and let's do it together. And that's how I was with my merchandise. Now, the only thing I'm sad about is that that hasn't really done much. No, I wasn't. I just, if you want to share it with me, we can have a long conversation about it. No, I didn't care about her accomplishments. She was trying to tell me. I was like, she's still trying to tell me. A year later, Chrissy, I don't care. But I want to tell you. Let me tell you about my Hollywood. I don't need to. But let me, no. What about, nope. What we're doing is what we're doing. You believe in me, I believe in you. I don't need your accolades. Only share them if you want to. I believe in you. That's all you need to know. And I love it. I think we're gonna have a lot more projects together. And that's what life should be about. I try to live up to what I preach every day. Not always 100% accurate or correct, but I try to live up to it. And if I can't show it in every part, there are parts that I do show it. And that's one of them. The people who step up to the plate and want to help others. I don't care who you are, right? I don't care if your kindness, if your heart's kind, if you had a criminal background and you turn yourself around, that's okay. Let's do this. You have to have trust. You have to have trust. And sometimes we falter on that and we learn our lesson. And other times we hit the gold mine with friendships. And those are what we really need to focus on. You know, I spend time, grieving people who've left my life. We all do. That's human nature, right? You get hurt. You want to bitch. You want to complain. But at the end of the day, if they left, they left. Why should they be another thought in our brains, right? I struggle with that every day. You're the one who walked away. Why am I still grieving? And part of that is because sometimes those relationships take you off your ass. They just blindside you, never thinking it was going to happen, right? And then there's other people who are still here and are just as happy. They don't care who I am, They're not using me for anything. They care. They like me in my life, in their life, period. They're here because they care. They're here because they like hearing me babble, or they like my journey, or they like the things that I talk about, have fun with, And if that's not enough for you, then I guess that's okay. I opened my heart way too easy, way too early, and I have been burned a lot in the last 3 years. But you know what? It's better off that they're gone. Does Dan use the treadmill? No. He walks. Oh, you did, Chantel? Woohoo! And a lot of people, boy, Mom, a lot of people come on. Oh my God, I didn't realize you're on here. I followed Dan for so long. I love your vibe, your energy. You love my babble. Thank you, Susan. Oh, Janet, mine too. And one of my Zoomies said last night, Tony, she said, she was telling Dan, Dan's got to diversify a little bit, right? He's very focused on his dad, doesn't have much else going on. So I'm like, buddy, you're going to have to start diversifying. Like I've already diversified for a long time, do something by yourself for you that people are going to enjoy. People love hearing Dan babble, about law, maybe the P. Diddy case. Do you realize, if he was a true content creator, he could literally probably get in and sit in and discuss the case with you guys. He is so knowledgeable on so many things, and he's just lazy, but he could do his own little show like I do. I love Dan and Ed, but then I met you. I know, I'm the best one. Yeah. Okay, maybe some of you it's Ed, and then me, and then Dan. And some of you, it's me now. Yay, Kim! So, Richard, it's so funny you say that. She gives that treadmill more attention than her kids. My kids are grown. Yeah, my kids are grown. So, woo! Congrats on that stupid troll comment. Yeah. So, that's so funny, Katina. He needs a role. He's overthinks everything. Well, I need to come with an agenda, you know? No, you don't. I never come with an agenda. I mean, sometimes I have an idea of what I want to bash down on, you know, and talk about like events that have happened. Yay, B. And then one day put it together. That was me. And a lot of people use this time for their exercise. I mean, I give back more than I even realize half the time, you know? So it's pretty amazing. And I told Dan, like, dude, you don't have to just go on. Your followers will give you shit to talk about. Yeah, Richard. Dick. Yep. So remember, I don't force any of you here, especially the naysayers. Don't be a Richard. I hate that. So, hi Mia. I'm here struggling. These miles anymore. Yeah, I'm still recuperating from Sunday. Still no alcohol. I took my members on a trip, errands yesterday, and they were bad influences. But I didn't open up the wine, bitches. I did not. I just wasn't feeling it. There was a moment I thought, ooh, 2 glasses would be really good. And I was like, no, bad members. No. So anyway, I got 6 bottles, chilling, but I just haven't felt it. I haven't felt it. Like I said, my alcohol consumption is cyclical, very cyclical. So hi Diana. So I'm trying to clear out from all the liver damage I had on Sunday. Hello in Portugal. I'll share it. You might not like it though. I bet in Portugal you have some great wine. We're in California. It's not good. Hi Amy, how are you? Because then I had to call about the poop emergency. The 911 2 times to interrupt our member live. Yeah, let me tell you, it wasn't such an emergency. It's cheaper than water. I think I would like Portugal. Isn't that what you use for water? Hi in Minnesota. It was an emergency, Kim. He could have literally gone in there, sat him on the toilet, and wiped his bum. You know what I mean? But no poop. None. You had to call me twice. I think we have an emergency. A 911. It was no 911. Now, when I sat down to read my book last night, Dan was like, turn out the light. No, I'm trying to read my book. I've been wanting to read it since I got it last week, and I haven't had the chance. And so I was up probably 4 times. I texted Christy. I was like, oh, I'm trying to read my book. If Ed would just settle down. Now, it took him an hour to settle last night. He wanted to go to bed. You saw him on TikTok on the video. Yes. I love it, Joan, but Dan hates it. You're in Toronto? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I would love to go. I would love to go eventually. Oh, Jesse, I love it. Thank you. We had a good writer. You're lucky I didn't write it, because every other word probably would have been the F word. I would have wrote it like I speak. So how many of you, when you read it, are you imagining me with my voice and my sarcasm with it? How many of you are reading it with me in mind and my voice? So yeah, I was giggling last night. So, you know, it's a different vibe when you're reading it. So when you read it like together, right? It's different than when you're reading, you know, different chapters and changing edits and finding things wrong. So I literally, it's different. So one of the first thoughts that I had last night when I was reading it, it was said, I giggled. At first I saw something that, you know, you're going to have mistakes. You're going to have missed things that you're just going to have to, you're going to find them. I'm going to find them. Nobody else would notice except the people who may be reading it. And it's not really that big of a deal. I just have to warn the people. And I'm laughing because I'm like, Oh, this is so reserved. And I was questioning it. You hear me? I was questioning a couple things. I'm like, is this me? You know, it's not, right? That's the more demure, refined Danielle. It is me, but it's just in a better readable context. But I was giggling. I was like, oh, maybe this is too pure. Maybe we need to spice it up a little bit. Maybe Christy needs to write a couple F words in it and get her church all up in an uproar. No, I don't know. Anyway, so I was giggling. I was giggling, Christy, because I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know. I know you did, but it's almost like, you know, I kind of giggle because I'm like, oh my God, this is like the complete etiquette. Danielle went to the etiquette training. So it's so funny because it's different, right? It's different. It was just different. So it has a different vibe when you're reading it all like for the first time together. So not really, if you know what I mean. It's different, but it's not. Does that make sense? It's like the whole time I kept thinking, holy shit, this is my book. You know what I mean? Shit. The mild. It's very PG. Yeah, if you could take the P out of it, it's a G. Probably a G. Yeah, it's great to, you know the person, yes. I hear you reading it. And I think a couple of you are probably like, we need to make it a little bit more spicy. But we'll do a next one. Well, I don't know what we'll do. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep you on your toes. We're going to keep you asking and begging for more. That's right. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to focus on next, but we're starting our journals and all that stuff. Yeah, I know. I'll do a spicy one if Christy will write it for me, because I think it's fun to have a little spice. And those of you who don't like the spice don't have to buy it. But we'll keep it as demure as possible, because I know a lot of you tolerate me, right? A lot of you tolerate my vulgarity and my language. So I appreciate that. So anywho, hi Dago, how are you? It's fun. It's weird to me to read my own book. I think there's so many emotions going through my head. Like, holy crap, this is so freaking weird, you know? Hi Juice Lady. So I'm hoping to be up over 600 today, you guys. So help us out. Let's help Christy out and show her the love, and get more love and buying that book. MC, it's just been really a weird thing. The real should be. Here you have it. Here you have it. Those of you that want the spice, wait until you get inside. Do one on natural aging as it relates to perimenopause. You bought 3. And his dad is a vet from the Navy. I'm used to no filter, so let's spice it up. As long as you guys can hear my voice doing it. Some people are like, do an audible, because I can't read. Now, Christy, I can tell you the font was really hard for me to read. We might have to make the font a little bit bigger. I'm struggling. My eyes were so tired by the end of the night, and I have my glasses on. I think I need like a magnifying glass. Tell us your and Dan's love story. He really wants to write one of those. I just, like he says, he has all these big aspirations and he just doesn't follow through with anything, right? So it's really hard. Like, he would have some great, I don't know. So our love story has kind of been there a little bit, not as graphic and not as, things, but I don't think I could write a whole, I may need to get one. Kathy, I may need to get one. He's good with shit. And that's what's so sad, is that he's so good with all these things. We could be making some bucks, yo. But, made your book her, daughter-in-law made your book, her book, Clubsa. Your daughter-in-law did? Really? Your daughter? I was like, I don't have a daughter-in-law. If yours, I love that. Maybe they'll follow me. So anyhow, it's a wild ride. It's just amazing to see the print. Well, if I can see it, it's fun. Anybody else struggling? Now I understand how some of you are like, I have bad eyes. Well, I thought I would have been fine. Child's book and a fun naughty one. Yes, a child's book is coming. We're gonna do a Millie. We're gonna turn Dan's Millie Pig poem into a child book. So that's coming. You're gonna. And then I thought I might have to buy the ebook. Yes. So Tired Eyes. Yes. Tired Eyes. Boop boop from Danielle's book. They make your eyes squint to focus on the words. Boop boop. Yeah. No. Print was fine from me, but I wear trifocal. Oh. Yeah. I have a. What are those things? Sponsor of your book. You should definitely do an audiobook version. I think a sitcom would be great. I really do. You know what I would also think, Judes? You know what also I thought I could do? I could be a talk show host. Could you imagine? I'd be the next Jerry Springer. I think I could pull that off. Danielle Slinger. I need a lot of light to read too, Gail. You should have seen me last night. Perimenopause book. God, fuck perimenopause. I think Chrissy would have to bleep out every word when we talk about perimenopause. There is a chapter about that, but Danielle Slinger, let's do it. Contact Bravo. Who hired Jerry Springer? I don't know. I could do it. I could be the next Danielle Robbins. Yeah, I'd say the basic same thing as Mel does. So cut me some slack. So you ordered a neck light. I need a book light. I need a neck light. I need a strobe light. And I need a fucking, what are those big ones when they work in the highways in the middle of the night to read my own book. Dan's like, too many lights on. I'm like, I can't read. A judge and Daniel. I can be the bailiff. Your Honor, take him away. I need it all. So I feel you. I was like, damn, we gotta do something about this print. Maybe if it was bolder, it would be easier. I don't know. I'm waiting for, some random house or who else are the big publications to be like, oh my gosh, this is great. We would like to hire you for some book edits, book options, for some whatever they're called, And then Chrissy would be like, okay, I am her writer, so you must cut us both in on the deal. Okay, yeah, I'd be happy. See, that's another person. I'm not going to screw my people. And my people are here to help. I'm going to help my people. So that's the promise I made. No, I did too, Debbie. I thought, shit, did they run out of print ink for this book? I almost texted. I just didn't want Christy to be like, oh no, it had nothing to do with you. But I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this book? I'm just not going to be able to read as quickly because it tires me out. My apologies. But that's me. My people, whoever comes and helps me, I will never leave them in the lurch. They will always come with me. You will go on tour. Wouldn't that be fun? Sorry, Dan, I got to pack. You're staying home with Grandpa. I'll see you in a month. Got to do my world tour. I would love that. I mean, I could talk to audiences. You remember Matt Rife? He started off on TikTok. What kind of deal is this shit? Matt Rife, Patricia, be nice. He's still my husband. Don't be that way. If you're here for me, tone it down a little bit. Matt Rife. And now he's doing a movie. He made it super big. Now is doing a movie with some actress that I can't remember. And oh my God, why isn't that me? Dan would definitely be jealous. His wife gets hired for these things and he has to stay home and take care of Grandpa. But hopefully I make enough money and I'll hire the people to take care of the house. How about that? Yeah, and I just saw it. He's making a movie now. Come on, people. You have a diamond in the rough right here. Look at me. I started in TV, on MTV back when he was ugly. He did. And said, how in the hell are you reading that book, The Princess Small? Joan, honey, I understand. So I'm struggling myself with my own book. I'm going to need one of those construction lights. And I might class. I put my glasses on with the magnifying glass. Perimenopause. Yeah, thanks. That's what hormones get you. Change of eyesight. My eyesight was good till about 41, and then it started changing. And then once I turned 49, it went to all hell. 49 and 50, it was like, what? And they just changed again because I can barely see. I'm like, my glasses don't even work. I mean, that's bad when your glasses, I mean, they work better than not having them on. But I know some things. No, it's not you. But that's why some people are like, the print is so small. And I didn't think anything of it until I opened the book and I was like, oh shit, my wrinkles are gonna get deeper. Oh well. Oh, you did life. So I hope so. I mean, you can't count on that. It's a pipe dream, right? I mean, these are pipe dreams, and some people get it. Some people get it, and some people don't, and that's okay. That's just the way. It might not be in my cards. It might not be in my cards. This may just be in my cards, and I'm fine with that. I would love to buy my G-Wagon at one point, but oh, Janet. That makes me so sad. I wish I could hug you. I wish we weren't all so far apart. Glasses with a magnifying glass. Me too, G baby. Yeah, one of these days, I wish I make enough money. Somebody was like, oh, was it yesterday on TikTok? And somebody said, yeah, no, the writing's great, Christy. It's not your fault about the print. Especially, we learn as we go. And I told Christy that too. She's always feels bad because she wants to hit it out of the park. And she did hit it out of the park, right? But you're going to find things that you're going to do different next time. And if you don't figure it out the first time, you figure it out the second time. And let me tell you, we're probably still going to screw things up the second and third time because we're doing it ourselves. Christy's spending those hours editing and doing it herself and rereading and sending it to people to get their opinions and their help. And that's a lot of work, Your eyes are going to do so much and see so much. So, we don't have a big publishing house publishing for us. So I don't expect, and I tell her this all the time, I don't expect precision. I mean, you should see if I would have wrote that shit, it would have been a fucking train wreck. So I didn't put a book ahead because of timing. Yeah. And so it's okay. We learn. I'm not afraid to learn as we go. This is a small enterprise here. Yes. Life said, Christy, the way you wrote the prologue captivates the reader very well. I did too. I really like that. I walk around with a magnifying glass in your purse. Shit, I'm gonna have to get a bigger purse, y'all. I like those little tiny little pochettes, the tiny ones. But if I need a fan now and I need a magnifying glass, I'm gonna have to get a backpack. I'm hoping, Joan. I'm hoping. I do have a chest rest magnifying glass and love it. Oh, what's a chest rest magnifying glass? Hold on, Stephanie may have some information for us. A chest rest magnifying glass. Huh. Huh. That sound, does it have a light on it? Because I need a chest rest magnifying glass with a light. That would be heaven. Yeah. With a place to put my wine. Yeah. I walk, say hello. Hi, Dwayne. How are ya? Thank you. You too. Did Ed leave you any surprises last night? No. We're good. We should have a poop today, though, based on yesterday's experiences. So I'm hoping poop gets done today. I can shower him before I go to softball. I would have been managing as well without you all. I'm so glad you have a place. And I'm going to tell you guys, not that I don't like your TikTok people, but I love you guys. I love everybody. But my members on YouTube, there's a special bond between everybody, on that the member live. And it's so amazing to see how much we rally. Everybody rallies around each other. Even in the video comments, you see them all going in for encouragement. And, we've had friends with a couple deaths over here, and just how the community that we've created has been just so great for one another. So it just makes my heart tingle, with happiness. And a lot of people notice the difference in the member lives. It's the people who really want to be here, the people who really have a connection. And I'm sure there's more of you that would love to, but finances, I get it. I understand. It's a great place for them to come. And sometimes they're like, we don't need you. Sometimes my my video goes haywire and they sit and talk for a while, and then I get off. Because most of the time they carry on their own little conversation amidst my talking, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. I think that's amazing. Again, I am always trying to create something for people, a happy place where they look forward to come, a place where they can get encouragement and love, find laughter, and all those things. So it makes my heart happy that the little things that I can do to help people is there. So I appreciate you. And one of my friends on Zoom even was telling Dan last night, she said, honestly, God, I got so much shit. The thing is that in life, we struggle every day. We all struggle in our own way and different things, right? Sadness, grief that hasn't gone away in years. And that's what I said, if I ever started to do something like this, when Dan said that, I said, I'm going to do that. I want a place where women can go. David! What? David's back, y'all. David's back. Haven't seen you in forever. Were you in the trenches again? And it's so great. And my friend told Dan, this is the thing he has to, hold on. These are the people that he's like, there's a difference between you and Danielle, right? Danielle has loyal followers, right? There's a community in which because she's taken the time. 24 days, I know. Chest magnifying light with light for $18.99, that's cheap, that's good. So I got rid of Ben. So anyway, it's important. It's important to me, and it's important for these people, and I'm so glad we have it. And I completely forgot my train of thought. Because David came back. You interrupted me, David. Anyway, David works in the oil fields in Canada, so it took him a while. Sometimes he's gone for 3. And then loyal followers, thank you. And and Dan's like, well, I don't have the time. Dan's not that person who reaches out to people or who develops relationships. He just doesn't have that capacity like I do. But I said, yes, but you literally have the capacity to talk. You don't even need to make your own connections through that way. I'm different. I've always done this even when I worked, having relationships with the parents of the kids that were in my daycare center. Those are the things that was important to me, is maintaining friendships to where they feel comfortable, where, they're not going to just call licensing every time they have a problem. They're going to come to me and try to, work through the situation. So PR was my big thing. Yes, Joe, I am Dan's wife. So I love that. And Dan will never be able to have that, but he'll have a group of loyal followers because they like what he says. Whether it's politics, oh God help us if he talks about that. Or wherever he goes into next to put his time, I think y'all love it. Those of you who like to hear Dan babble. And there's a lot of people who do, and that's okay. I'm happy. He needs that place for himself. He wanted to go on a live last night, and I was just not feeling it. I drank a gummy drink, and I was like, no, I'm just in the mood to chill. After our live went out, again, I was like, I'm just gonna go make dinner and stuff. You provide a space where women can come and relate to life experience with humor. I love your sense of humor, and thank you, Paula. That's what I try to do. You got the book? Yay! I didn't even know you would know about it because you were gone so long. It was the longest live ever. They get him on politics. It would never. You guys, Dan is very passionate. Is that the word we can use? Very extremely passionate. Yeah. Your true Dan comes out when he talks politics. Watch out. Yeah. Dan does have a cool wife, Joe. Thank you for noticing. And so anyhow, Dan he loves talking politics. It was 8 hours on Zoom one day. Oh, Jesus. I left. Yeah. My wife bought it for me. Tell your wife thank ye. Thank ye. Thank ye. Thank ye. What? How many sales? We're still under 600. I was hoping when Christy sent me the total this morning, I was like, oh, normally we make it to the next 100, but yesterday was a slow day. So we got to pick up the sales. With as many followers as we have, we should have had so many sales already. I don't know, Liz. Amazon. Do you guys have Amazon in South Africa? Oh, And if you don't, you should ask somebody who has access to it to get it for you. I don't know anything about countries. I know they were able to buy it in Canada, Australia, UK, I think. So anyhow, it's there. Let me go pee and check on Grandpa because I forgot Dan's on a walk. Hold on. Honey, Marines. Grandpa's still snoozing. He's out like a trout, hanging off the bed. His feet, anyway. So, review. Members, remember you were in there and I was a little nervous to buy that because it was like a flavored pack of sugar-free. Oh, and put them in my online store? Huh. That may be, I wonder if I could hook that up somehow. Oh, that's a good idea, David. I don't even know how to do that though. David's like, buy some and put them in your online store on TikTok. And then we can send them out. Well, Drake, that's not in my pineapple. Oh, thanks, Angela. I know. So the backyard is even more special. The chickens is my neighbor. The chickens is my neighbor. I have to go and feed chickens today. So those of you who saw my chicken video, that was just assessing the plants and making sure the chickens were still alive. You said it will be my fault if you don't like the drink. Yes. That's watermelon. So they had a 12-pack of flavored. So it's cute. I mean, the watermelon so far is okay. Feed Dan to the chickens. I would love to do that. So I have to go in their cage today. So a daughter's home and I said, if you hear me screaming, come save me. She's like, okay, I don't leave the house till 1. Perfect. So she's in an accelerated nursing program. So she couldn't, oh my God, it's amazing, Angela. He just built that because they've had chickens before, but they haven't made it because the coyotes and such get in there. So he built that. I want one of those. I want that as a she shed in the backyard. Tell me how cute that would be as a she shed. They know what to do. I'm scared, Kim. I'm gonna take my video camera in with me. I told her I'm gonna make her chickens famous. The National Cemetery, trying to do something amazing for me. Make the fellow vets and families food. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, don't take on too much. Maybe desserts or something. Do some desserts. So with a bar, yes. So I'm gonna ask him because they said, whatever you need by helping us out, you could have eggs for life. So I think what I'm gonna tell him is, for helping, I want Mark to build me a she shed, a chicken shed, if you will, for myself. Yeah, I can lock myself in it and put myself in a timeout when I'm irritated with the house. It'd be really cute on the back. Yeah, it would be really cute. They love lettuce. Okay, anything that they need, that they love, that I can bring them, a chick shed. Of letting me, it doesn't matter. A bar is a bar, Kathy. That's okay. We always need a designated driver. What? Hot box? No, because it's got chicken wire on it. Yeah, and have it stocked with wine. I want one. Did you see how cute it is? Y'all, that's my style. Like I need that in my yard. So I don't think Mark will agree with a token of their appreciation for me going over there. But I want to chick shit. I'm gonna tell her today. What else do chickens like? What else can I bring them? Do they need something? I feel like I need to be friends with them before they peck me to death. Because I'm scared of them. I think they're gonna get me. I really do. Mouth off from the Hannah's still in San Diego. Yeah. Then I would have Chicken Chronicles. Watermelon. I don't have watermelon. Something that I have. Like, I don't know. Pig poop. Bring them some swag and trust them. So, the swag. That's funny. There was a couple mean chickens. So she found them, separated them, and gave them to her neighbor. And so she was like, I may need your help. Plenty of food. And putting a swaddle on one of them. They're all country singers' names. So she wants me to pig pellets. Choose love, cabbage, and especially tomatoes. Oh, I have tomatoes. Okay. I don't have corn. I don't have cabbage. Oh, shit. I know, but I didn't want watermelon. What if it, well, I guess if, anyway, she didn't tell me to bring any snacks, but I feel bad. Like, what if I gave them a snack and they bloated up and exploded? And then I'd have to, well, I gave them a tomato. You're not supposed to. I'll stick with the chicken pellets, whatever she's got in there. So she asked me, she's like, can you put, so I sent her all those chicken things. You know, hey, we could become popular on TikTok if we did our own, you know, have the chicken, dress them up and make them dance. Flour, leftover chicken. That's called cannibalism. Yeah, cannibalism. My luck, if I gave them a treat, they would die. And then Kelly would be like, what the fuck, Danielle? What the fuck, Kelly? My people on Zoom, social media said they like all these things. And has 40 chickens and 10 ducks and a donkey. I love donkeys. I would love a donkey. A miniature donkey. My friend in Canada has one. Yeah, a miniature. He's so Petey. And what a name, Petey. I saw one of my turtles getting stuck outside, squeezing between its house, so I go down to the habitat and helped it. I find a teensy baby turtle. Oh, I love that. How do you see it? Do you have cameras in there, Jade? Broccoli? I don't have any of that set. I do have Dan. What is Dan good for? 5 minutes later, big ass black snake. Oh no! Is that why they were leaving? Snake? What do you do? Stick with their food. And hug the hell of it? No! I am not picking up a chicken. I'm scared of going in there. There's like 30 bitches in there. Yeah. Donkey. Oh, Sandy, I love that. Donkey. Hey, in Shrek, the donkey's name is Donkey. Yeah. So why not? Why not? So, yeah, I don't know how you do the snake shit. How do you do that? How do you touch a snake? I have grapes. I do have grapes. I'll ask before. He's taking it for a drive. He has a snake in his car. No thanks. No. See, that's my problem. I want to hug every animal I see. Would you hug a chicken? I don't like snakes. Am I afraid to gather the eggs? I don't think I need to gather the eggs. No. I don't touch Dan's snake. Much difference. Those things bite. Those things could be, I don't know. I lives in San Diego and she has chickens. She always talks about them. They are smart. I think they are. I'm going to record myself. In there. You're going to see me petrified walking in. I think what I need to do, my brother was on a run and he had a mountain lion following him. He just walked and recorded him every move. No. No, thank you. A mountain lion, wear one of Ed's bibs to hold them. They have a device, so I don't have to. They said, because I said that. Hi, Daggy. How could I not try to hug a chicken? Have you seen their claws? Have you seen their beaks? My luck, I'd pick it up and it'd poke me to death. Oh, shit. It's going to be funny. You guys, I'm gonna water first. I feel like I should water and build up the nerve. I told Brittany, I said, if don't shoot me, first of all. Second of all, because people have guns here. Because we live in well, anyway. So they scare me. I have a chicken that loves to cuddle. But what do you mean by cuddle with a chicken? They don't look cuddly. They don't look cuddly. And I was talking to one yesterday and she just started pooping on her little thing. I asked if I need to clean the poop because I don't know how to do it either. She said, don't worry about it. My 11-year-old granddaughter picked up her pet snake and showed it to me. It freaked me out. She's like, Mom, nothing scares her either. Josh had a baby, had a snake, Quickie, when we were younger. Albino. It was an albino snake. It was like light pink. Yeah, Quickie escaped one time. Yeah. And I found it in the laundry room, scared me half to shit. No, thank you. I don't like snakes. We'll go to sleep if we pick them up and pet their heads. Really? I'm gonna try. That's fine. It's a fucking dog. It's a dog, Drake. And where's Danny? She needs love too. Don't forget about her. Jesus. People always forget about Danny. They always do. Poor cat. Maybe I should take her. Okay, let me get my drink. If I had like 2 devices at one time, I would take my members with me to the chickens and record on the other one, but I'm not that high tech because I don't have enough money for that. I gotta make it big time. You would hug a chicken? Okay, before let me take another sip. Bye, Joan. Have a good day. Okay, we'll see. I know. No, kiss away. Ed doesn't like that, though, by the way. Ed doesn't like the kissing of the animals because it's too much bacteria. Okay. Bye, Jess. Here's the time. The time you've been waiting for. Badass cards. Well, that's so funny is because Brittany said last night, she goes, I talked to them that I was talking to them like a human, like, look at you guys. What do you need? So I sent them a video. They were laughing. I sent them the Patreon video that I put up. And Brittany's like, Danielle, I love how you like have, you get so sidetracked and you're talking. And she goes, I just go bok bok. I bok bok back to them. I'm like, you don't bok bok. You talk to them. They're human. The animals. Anyway, affirmations for a badass bitch. Are we ready? I will not let go of the shit that doesn't serve me. Hold on. That wasn't correct. Hold on. That was not correct. Let's redo that again. Okay, let's try that again. I will let go. That's my problem too. Yeah, redo, okay? Maybe I'm speaking subliminally about my own self, because it's true. I will let go of the shit that doesn't serve me. There. That's what you should do. Let go of the fucking shit that just drags you down, makes you sad, and pisses you off. That's the way it is. No, don't listen to the one time before. Fast forward to the right thing. Because I got a little confused. Hi, what do you need from me? I need love and attention. Everybody in my life expects love from me. Especially my kitty cat. I'll not hurt you. Just wear shoes when you go in. Wear shoes? Well, I was planning on it. I'm no hillbilly like Pat. Where's Pat? I haven't seen Pat lately. Pat would walk in barefoot. Nope, that's not me. I would keep my piggies away from the chickens. Yeah, no piggies. Yeah, no. Do you think cursing is classy? Yes, cursing is... Gregory, if you fucking have read anything about cursing, the most fucking intelligent people curse. So you must not be very intelligent. I don't know. I gotta go around the chickens a little bit more, David, and then I'll... It's very demure. Yes. I mean, how many men get turned on by cussing? And there's a lot of men who think that's very classy. So,
I can't do a chicken dance. I gotta practice first. I gotta go, you know. Snakes must be waking up. I don't want snakes. Cursing is necessary. If you live a life, you sure aren't. No, Gregory, you sure aren't. You know why? Let me fucking tell you. Because you're on my fucking page harassing and bullying a female. See how that doesn't work? See how that doesn't line up? You're letting my cursing and you're letting me control how you feel and show your ugliness. Gregory, fix yourself before you come on somebody's page and start bullying them. You should really focus on yourself and your ugliness. I'm waiting for Gregory back.
Hello?
Hi.
What's going on?
There was a man on here harassing me.
There was?
Yeah, classy, isn't that?
Harassing you how?
Telling me that I'm not very classy for cursing. It's rude. If he only knew, which I tried to tell him, and then he still wanted to fight me. It's classy for a man to do that, right? Classy for a man to pick on a girl. You're 7 chapters in. How is the print? I'm struggling with the print. I need a magnifying glass. Do you have a magnifying glass? Because the words on my book are too. But I always have had to control it at work. Otherwise, yeah. It's okay. I curse. I'm not afraid of it. You like it. You don't have to love it. But it's me. You don't like it. Find somebody who doesn't fucking curse. There you have it. You know what I think? You know what I think we should do today? Let's just say YOLO. You ready? Let's go to Mercedes and buy me a G-Wagon today.
I'm gonna go check on my dad.
Hi, Pedros.
Why don't we stop at the gambling place first and dump whatever we can dump there?
No, I don't want to do that. I'd rather put it into my car.
Well, too late. You already put it in the casino.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I came home with millions.
I heard all about it.
You haven't checked the account, have you?
What?
You haven't checked the account, have you? There's $1 million in there. I just hide it from you. Every time I mention purchasing a car, he gets pissed off. Yeah, he hates it. He hates it. And gambling and a car is the top 2 things that really piss him off. YOLO. Well, you only live once. Grating carrots. Crow? I hate crows. Thanks, sweet Misty. Amazon has the chest hanging. I know, I heard. Dan is tight. He's tight. He's very tight. He can't even have fun, you know? He used to gamble. Dan used to be a big-time gambler. If I told you what he risked a month, you would die. But we don't make that kind of money anymore, so that doesn't happen. I use it for emphasis too. It's my artistic expression, right? It's artistic. Cursing is an expression. You know, some people paint. I fucking cuss. And it can be delivered tomorrow. I don't like crows. They scare me. Money does not make me happy. No. I mean, it could. I mean, it would make me very happy buying a G-Wagon for cash. I mean, let's be real. But other than that, I find happiness within myself, like a normal human being. I make myself smile every day. I have my fur babies that lift me up. I'm seeing my nuggets today. That's my happiness. My happiness is also a caregiver that comes from 11 to 3. And then my babies that, you know, I love. Yeah. I know. He wants to. You're so skinny, I don't like it. I know. Why are you always so skinny? And he eats like a... Did Ori Kitty only visit you when you're doing your line? Yes. He does. It's really funny, Dago, because when he comes in, I mean, he really, like, when I'm outside, I mean, he'll look at me, but he'll run away, like, if I come outside. It's weird. It's weird how when I'm in here, David, if I got rid of Dan, I don't think I could. It would be very what's the word? Irresponsible of me to do that, right? But I can do it when he's here because my earning potential is a little bit more. when, when it's not, I mean, my I would have life insurance, but I would need the life insurance to keep me afloat because I wouldn't want to leave my house, you know? So I don't know. David has a wife. She knows all about me. I could go after a rich baby daddy, big daddy. No, because I don't want to have to. If I went after a rich sugar daddy, I don't want to have to put out. You know, I don't want to have to. You know, I don't want expectations. I just want to get what I can get without expectations. Right? Hey, you're so great. I want to buy you a G-Wagon. Okay, thank you. You know, I just love being around you. You make me laugh. And for that, I want to grant you a car. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, why not? Hi, Carol. Like a rich best friend. Like if I had a rich best friend. Yeah, that's the dream. Like a rich best friend, right? Like sometimes people have rich best friends and they do things nice for them. I don't know if they buy them $200,000 cars, but I'm just saying it would be nice. I'll live in it. That could be my she shed. No? All right. Hi, user. And so here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not into doing more than that. I'm broken, Drake. The vagina's gone. You know, the mouth hurts. The hands are arthritic. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I could try to squeeze the titties together, but other than that, that's all I got. I got a little lick. No, I don't even want to lick a peen. Ooh. Oh. No, thank you. My days are over with that. So it would be great, though. I would appreciate a best. Anybody rich? Do I have any rich friends on here? Any Princess of Arabia or you know, oil mines? David, do you know the owner of the oil mines? Maybe he would like to buy me some, you know, that I don't know. I've said it's rich, but that doesn't help me. I have no help. Well, that's not fun if they don't have. Dan just gets mad. The sheep farmer, maybe. I just don't think a sheep farmer is very rich. I don't know. The sheep, you are the Sultan of Brunei? Oh, I don't even know what that is, Carol, but enlighten me a little bit. I'll take a used G-Wagon. I don't care. And I have it. I can coach you to, I know, I got you. I don't help my sister either, Slick. Slick, Jay doesn't like her family. So maybe that's why your sister doesn't like you. I don't know. Jade, that's your fault. That was Jade's fault. Started me on the dark humor. The sheep farmer awaits patiently. I haven't seen him in a while. Maybe he gave up and found another princess, queen. I couldn't be a princess anymore. My in-laws keep telling my husband, you'll be fine and taken care of after I rot. So you might be rich one day? Yes. Yay. I have no hope for being rich. None. So I'm fucked. Bye, Jesse. I'm fucked. I have no dowries. I have no potential dowries. I have no prince. What's a kings of, you know, Sudan or anybody. So I'm just gonna be, you know, just me driving my Subaru Outback for the rest of my life. With a broken seat. Yeah, that's me. That's okay, right? Money doesn't buy you happiness. It could buy you things that make you happy. I mean, I think I would be happy every day getting in my... If there's anything that would make me happy, it would be getting in a white G-Wagon every day. I mean, you're telling me you wouldn't get in a car and just be like, oh, chic, that's what I was looking for. Yes, baby. You make me happy. She would make me happy. I don't think the goat guy is rich. I don't think so. Hi, Red. I'm looking for a rich suitor. A friend. A paternal friend that wants to get me. What if a car just showed up one day and some sultan heard that? Some sheik was like, I heard that you needed this and I love you for the I don't even know what they sound like, but this is just I wanted to give you a gift from my country to yours. You deserve it for all of the sacrifices you make and the great words you speak every morning. Take this with love. Take this with kindness. My heart to yours. May you find happiness. You don't think I would find fucking happiness in that G-Wagon? I fucking would. Every time I was mad at that fucker in there, I would just get in my car, turn on my music, smell the leather, rub the emblem, sit back, read my book. What if I put "There you have it" on the side of my car? Use it as a business expense. What if I want a white G-Wagon? If you don't see, call Diddy. Diddy's in the fucking prison. And you don't get it free. You don't get away from him scot-free. You have to produce something. Yeah, I wasn't looking to be hurt, Jade. I was just looking for some comfort. My emotional support car. I need an emotional support car. You know, some people have emotional support cats. Some people have dogs. Some people have ferrets. I need a car. She comes with me wherever I go. I want to sit naked in her seat of pure leather. Naked. I would just rub my body all over. I would hug her every day. I would talk to her. I would sing to her. That has "There you have it." And I want to drive around in it with my book. I'll put pictures of my book on it, you know, like the magnets. And I'll just, it's a business expense, right? I mean, it practically would take everything that I make if I made payments. But hey, it's still an expense. What would I name her? That's good. Let's think. I do like spaghetti. What would I name her? Sob. She would be a Sob. I mean, my license plate would say Sob on it. It would say Sob. Or she would be the Queen Bitch. Queen Bitch. She has an emotional sort of hydro flask. Queen Bitch. Lucy, yeah, Sob. Sob, Queen Bitch or Queen Bitch. Like if I, what do you do? She would be beautiful. Like I'm looking at her like she's right there. She's not. It's just my Subaru. It would be safe. It would be a safe haven to do. Yes. When I work, who watches Pop? He watches himself. The dementia is just a ruse to make you believe he's sick and that we need money. So it's really, he's not, his brain's working fine. Yeah. He's actually the mastermind behind this whole gig. No, I don't want the Sob. I did want one of those back in the day. So anyway, she would be beautiful. Mm-hmm. I would have to cover her every day because, or no, actually I would move Dan's car out of the garage and she, the Queen Bitch, would have her space in here. Yeah, white. Drake's getting mad at me. He said I don't want white. There's a reason why I need white because I live in the country and the cats like to jump on the car, but I think I would put an electric fence around it so if the cats try to jump, they get zapped, mid-jump, But I have to, matte black if I could do it, meaning if my cats wouldn't scratch the fucking paint. But white is fine because white looks clean all the time. Not really my white Subaru right now, but typically she would be beautiful. I would have somebody come, if it was given to me, I would have a weekly washer. Somebody just automatically comes to wash the car. So she looks beautiful. Pristine. Like she needs to be beautiful. I don't know why I'm talking about it because I'm never going to get one, but it would be nice. Yeah. If any of you have really rich friends or if any of you are secretly rich and you wanted to do a good deed to society and to the Salingers, well, just me, Danielle Salinger, just deliver it with a bow on it. I've always wanted a car with a bow. I wanted Dan to always, I'm never going to get that either. It's fine. The kids say you got to manifest it. I'm manifesting it. I manifested it for how many months? It still doesn't show up. Actually, I did get one. Someone, I won't mention any names, Tony, manifested me this G-Wagon. So technically, it's here. I have one. I just can't fit inside of it. Oh, look, the door even opens. Look. No, I don't. It doesn't fit. What is the deal with the National Yellowstone guy? I kind of saw that. Oh, hi, Ross. Ross is my BFF. I haven't seen any comments from you lately. I did have to unscrew it. So this is my G-Wagon. Now, if only I could wiggle my nose and it would be bigger. Yes. Tony. Smartass. Yep. It's kind of funny. But look at, I would just take care of her. I'd rub her. I'd talk to her. Maybe one of these days you will be real and you will be big and I will get to drive you around. And only people that are worthy can sit in my car. Dan? No, because he doesn't appreciate the fine beauty of you. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed. There she is. I manifested it. I manifested it. That's as big as my manifestation. It's like my life, you know. It goes with my fucking life. Manifestation. I manifested that. I got a G-Wagon. That's where it goes. My life is fucked up. I manifest happiness, you know, and I get, I don't know, plagued with some random disease, you know. I manifest all these great things. I help people, right? I can't buy a used one, Lily. I can't afford that shit. I mean, a used one? I need one with warranty. Do you know how much this shit would cost me? I need a brand, okay, I need a 2-year-old one, at least 2 years old. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to go any lower than that. No, I can't afford that shit. My money, come to Jersey to take care of you. Girl, I could do a banging job for you. I don't have the time. Well, I have to now, but everybody have a great, remember, bye, Kathy. You'd rather have a Range Rover, but everybody has Range Rovers. Everybody has a Range Rover. Every Joe Blow in Elk Grove has a Range Rover. And that's why I used to want a Range Rover. But every 2 seconds you get, oh, look at me, I'm in a Range, you know? Like, that, it gives them clout, you know, out here. You're manifesting a sandwich. You know it. I know. I want to get into, everybody knows that. Range Rovers, everybody has them. I want to be different. In Elk Grove, there's like 2 G-Wagons. 2! You got a used Cadillac? Drakey over here drives a Cadillac. Bye, Angela. Had a lot of problems, especially newer models. I know, Steve. That's why you got to get them new with a... Elk Grove must be nice because everyone here surely does not have a Range Rover. Yeah, everybody has a Range Rover. It doesn't mean I see a 2021 for $125,000. Right. $125,000. Oh, let's just buy a... Yeah, no. You're manifesting a husband that will do dishes? Good luck. I've been manifesting that for 30 years. My Subaru sucks. What year I'll buy it? Yeah, I wipe my booger on my... Yeah, because he's mowing and my allergies now are stirring up. Thank you, Billy Bob. Forgot what his name is. Why do I always... Tom. No. John. Fuck. I mean, I've lived next to this guy for 19 years. The Subaru, of course we're going to keep it, Steve. Dan's going to drive it. That's what he stole my car and he's ripped it. The seat's like broken. It's like literally ridiculous. He doesn't take care of anything. He's hit things on the car. And yeah, so he'll get it. I need a car to drive. I would trade in his Porsche. Fuck that, motherfucker. You want to play with me? Let's go, yo. So, my door handles light up. See? It's the little things, Drakey. Hi, Barbs. How are ya? How are the babies? Clint would buy me one. But I don't want to do what Clint would expect me to do with Clint. Yeah. That comes with definite strings. Yeah, no, thank you. Hi, Sam. What am I doing today? Talking to you guys. Gotta get out in the yard and clean up some poop and maybe piddle around a little bit. And then I'm gonna go buy me a new, the most excitement things I got going on is buying me a new hedge trimmer today. Gotta love a new hedge trimmer. I bought a new weed whacker. I'm still trying to get used to that. And I gotta get me a new hedge trimmer because that's all I can afford these days. My 27 Acura handles light up. DeAndrews don't. He's got a TSX, a 2011. And then I'm going to go see Delaney play. So I'll probably come on, you guys. You guys get another member live. Yeah. No, that wasn't Clint. That's, fuck. I always forget his name. So, you got a new laundry basket? Yeah, I know. Hi, and it's the little things that make us excited. So yeah, mostly why I'm getting a new hedge trimmer is because I need one, but I need another battery pack for when I whack my weeds, you know? I'm a weed whacker. You just got super daddy with the older, got a sugar daddy that's older than Ed. Ew. Did you get my card yesterday? Yes, Chantal, I did. Merci beaucoup. It was funny. It was very funny. So you got some new toilet paper. Were you excited? I'm a Subi. Subi under one of your names. Can't remember. You're a sub? A what? A Subi. Yeah, Chantel just plays upon my weaknesses. Farting. Yeah, gas. You know when you get older and you sneeze, you're a subscriber. You not on TikTok. Yes, don't be a subscriber on TikTok because those things, I don't do TikTok anymore. Anyway, you trade on the Outback and the Porsche. Now you're talking, because the Subaru's paid off. Oh, you're sending me the book? Okay. I know. I'm waiting for a couple more books so that way I can mail them all at the same time, because I don't want to have to go to the, you know, the. Do you have any wineries by you? Yes. Yes, we have a lot of wineries. But you know what I think you should do? Lindsay, if you go somewhere, you need to go to Tahoe. It's 2 hours for me. I know, I wouldn't trade in the Porsche. You can imagine that would be grounds for divorce. Have you started your book? Yes, last night. And my eyes are still sore from reading it. Hi, Emily. Yeah, Lake Tahoe is one of the most beautiful places on the earth. But you have to go in specific times. You can't go, like fall and spring are great. You finished the book? How are your eyes? Did they hold up? Did you need a magnifying glass? Because I'm struggling. Yeah. Here's the thing. Porsche had 0% when we bought that car 5 years ago. So it's like literally paid off. Literally paid off. Just in time for a new car. No, Dan hates it. Dan's like, the thing is, you know what you said, why would you say? I'm just joking, like have fun. And he's like, the thing is, this is what Dan says. The thing is if, October, yeah, that's when you should go. It's beautiful. Dan says, the thing is that gets me so pissed off because if I said, let's go, you would do it. Yeah, I would. And I deserve every dollar of that car. Abso-fucking-lutely. And if you think I deserve any less, then you should leave and go find a new wife. Yeah. Hi, Mary. I need to get them done. I was thinking about doing them today, but I think I can go another week. I try to do them every 3 weeks. Yeah, the print is tiny. I'm dying. Typical woman. Yeah, a typical strong-ass bitch who takes care of her family, takes care of the house, takes care of the bills, takes care of the taxes, takes care of her father-in-law, takes care of the kids, takes care of the cars. What else do I do? And did I miss everything? Did I get everything down? Yeah. I bet you don't put out at all. I used to. And let me tell you, what I used to do should give me a lifetime of freebies. Yeah. And I bake. That's right. I'm a baker. That's right. I wipe ass. Yeah. Yeah. And I have an audience that loves me. Obviously. I almost said something. That goes for the DJ. I almost had a nickname. It's still right here. I'm going to keep it in there. Yeah. Brent is getting fixed. Christy, it's fine. I'm going to keep complaining until somebody feels better and buys me a car. How about that? Daniel, you know those people who sit on there? I am not smiling or something. If somebody makes me smile, I'll give you $10 or something like that. What do they do? I'm going to smile. Break this smile. The only way, you could break it is, I don't know. Anyway. Just ordered my magnifying glass. Hey, can you send me one too while you're at it? I'll be ordering my magnifying glasses. I don't think I could read it without there. A few times I end up saying longer each time I love you. Oh, Heather. Yes, I have a book. I just wrote a book. Don't buy it though, because the print's so small. I'm just kidding. Buy it and get a magnifying glass. Oh shit. Just kidding. It's a great book. Hopefully you have good eyes. More reason for an audio. Heather, it is. I'm glad you stayed. I'm glad you stayed. It's on Amazon. We self-published. My writer's on here. She's feeling guilty. Crystal just said, I thought it was me because I had to get bifocals. Christy, don't take any... Don't take this as we're just having fun with it. It's just fine. People feel better because everybody's like, holy shit, I thought it was me. Like my eyes were failing. I'm not showing my tits and ass. Shit, do you want to see them? Just kidding. I wouldn't show you either. Might show you my tits over my ass. They're cuter. My ass not so cute. No, my tits are cuter. I think. I think I'm a little I'm a little bifocal. I'm a little biased. So a block here, a block. So making dough. You're making dough? What kind of dough? I'm going. Oh my gosh. Christy, stop it. She takes everything so personal. But I'm helping people feel better because Crystal just went and got bifocals thinking it was her eyes. It's really just the book. It's really just the print. Shit. I know. I held off until today. But I was like, how, is this really... Dan's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I have the book here. And I'm like, that doesn't work. And I'm like, this... And then it felt better if I flipped it, like, over, like, sandwiched it, and then, like, angled it in a way where the light would hit it, and,